The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dogs take the lead. Drag butt down the line. She's going to beat safe. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big Double A. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big Double A, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Andrew Carter along with you here this afternoon for this matchup of the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs and the Woodland Lady Wildcats. The Cedartown Lady Bulldogs on a hot streak right now, coming into this ball game with a record of 11 and actually I think they're more than 11-3. We'll have to check the scoreboard to make sure that is correct. But the Lady Bulldogs with double-digit wins so far this season, and we'll see a familiar lineup here against the Woodland Lady Wildcats, starting with the starting pitcher, Shaylee Pittman, who will be in the circle, and behind the plate will be Heather Henry. Get to the rest of the starting defense here in just a moment as number 9, Bailey Ryan, steps in to bat here as we start the top half of the first inning here at CHS. Missed being with you guys since Monday. I, like a lot of folks, came down with the bug, the COVID bug, but finally feeling well enough to be back out there. So here we go. First pitch of the ball game is up and away for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Heather Henry, as we mentioned, behind the plate, catching Shaylee Pittman. At third base, Allie Elliott, the shortstop, Kinsley Boozer. At second base, it's Avery Elliott, the flex player, and at first base, Emlyn Waits. The outfield here in just a moment. 1-0 pitch to the designated player, and Bailey Ryan takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield goes like this. Left field, Mariah Westmoreland, the freshman. In center field, the senior, it's Haven Barclay, and in right field, it is Chastity Washington. The 1-1 on the way is high and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. And make no mistake about it, folks, the vid is going around, and it is no joke. 2-1 on the way. Missed inside, 3-1. Busy day here at CHS. Middle school and JV football doubleheader happening up at Doc Ayers Field. Here's the 3-1 on the way. Did she go? No, she did not. It'll be ball 4, so leadoff walk for Bailey Ryan. Lady Bulldogs run ruled these Lady Wildcats the last time we played, a couple of weeks back. This will bring up Alana Carnes, the shortstop. Callaway Cavaliers taking on Cedartown Middle School up on the hill. There's a strike called to Carnes, Alana Carnes. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch, runner goes. It's high and off the glove, back to the backstop. And Bailey Ryan will be standing at second base, even rounded second like she might go to third. So the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, and the runner at second. So Ryan represents the first run of this ball game. Pittman is ready to go. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 your count. To the shortstop, Carnes. An off-speed pitch misses away, maybe a little bit low as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cedartown played Woodland back on Thursday, August the 8th. Won that game 13-1. 2-2 on the way. That one hit her. That'll leave a mark there. Runners will be at first and second. So a walk and a hit batsman. And Woodland has something going here as Shaylee Pittman struggling here to find the zone early. See if she can get zoned back in here as she faces the number 3 batter, Cameron Smith. Smith plays the third base side of the infield for the Woodland Wildcats. Pitch on the way is upstairs. Double steal on the way, and nobody was covering third base. The ball gets into the outfield, and that's going to score a run. The throw came toward third, but there was nobody home, and scoring on the wild throw will be Bailey Ryan, and the Woodland Lady Wildcats open up a 1-0 lead. No hits so far for Woodland. They take advantage of the defensive miscue to get a run. There's a strike call. The count is 1-1. Runner at second base now. That ball is popped up and foul out of play. And now 1-2 is your count. Lady Dogs looking for their first out here in the top of the first. You didn't hear it on the Big Double A because, well, we were recovering. Everybody was. Southeast Whitfield, Cedartown beat Southeast Whitfield. There's a ball, I believe, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, 2-2 the count now. But Southeast Whitfield, we went up there. Actually, we played them at a different location. More on that in a moment. There's a ground ball to second base, picked up there. The throw on to first, a low throw, but dug out there by the first baseman, Emmeline Waits. That'll be out number 1, and the runner moves over to third. So that's one gone here in the top of the first. But right now, Southeast Whitfield, they're having their fields worked on, so that literally right across the road from where the school is on Highway 41, there's another there's a ballpark out there of some artificial turf fields, and that's where the game is played. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to the cleanup batter, Bitsy Hartsfield. 0-1 the count. One nothing lead for Woodland. That misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. But a very nice facility. Hey, we had to miss it. But Lady Dogs took care of business in that ball game. In fact, in the last 3 games, they've scored at least 10 runs. That's fouled away. 1-2. Currently on a 4-game winning streak. They've won 6 of their last 7. Right now they trail 1-0 here early in the top of the first. Pitch on the way is line foul. Count will stay at 1 balls and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count to Hartsfield. Hartsfield the catcher and the cleanup batter. That misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bailey Gertzner, the right fielder, will bat next, barring a double play. And pitch misses low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So another 3-ball count to a batter here in the first inning. Runner at third, that's Carnes. And there's a ground ball toward third. That's going to hit the bag fair. That's going to score a run. It's going to make the score 2-0 Woodland on the first base hit of the day. And it was a little roller that hit the bag at third and stayed fair. And Woodland leads 2-0. So Bitsy Hartsfield drives in a run on the first base hit for the Lady Wildcats. It'll bring up Bailey Gertzner. And Woodland with a 2-0 lead here early.
Fourteen-4. 14-4.
Number 23, Addie Bassett, is out there to run at first base for the catcher, so a courtesy runner will be out there. Bailey Gertzner now, the right fielder, will bat. There's a ground ball pitched weakly over to short. The throw on to first will be in time for out number 2, and to second base goes Bassett. So Lady Dogs finally get the second out as Gertzner is retired. That'll bring up the 6th batter in the lineup. The pitcher, Gracie Korb, finds herself with a 2-0 lead, and she hasn't thrown a pitch yet. She's going to dig into the left-handed batter's box. Pitch on the way to Korb, and she fouls that one away off the end of the bat. Strike one. Nothing in one the count with 2 outs and 2 runs in. That one just missed outside, and that did not miss by much, just barely. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. One on the way. Ground ball hit to third base. She'll pick that up and throw on to first in time for the out. That was Allie Elliott over to Emlyn Waits. But 2 runs come across here in the first inning. We head now to the bottom half. It's Woodland 2 and Cedartown coming up on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, a 60-second timeout.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. And that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Cedartown finds themselves trailing 2-0. And it will be Haven Barclay, Shaylee Pittman, and Kinsley Boozer to lead off here, 1, 2, and 3, followed by Chastity Washington, 4, 5, and 6, Emlyn Waits, and Allie Elliott. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup will be Heather Henry, Kendall Howard, and Mariah Westmoreland. Starting pitcher is number 7, Gracie Korb. Korb will be in the circle. She'll throw to her battery mate, Bitsy Hartsfield. Rest of the infield includes the third baseman, Cameron Smith, the shortstop, Alana Carnes. Second base is the flex player, Carly Aspinwall, and at first base, it's Charlotte Peterson. Here we go in the bottom half of the first. It will be Haven Barclay to lead it off. And Barclay takes inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Last time we played this Woodland team, first the 1-0 delivery, misses, 2 balls and no strikes. The last time we played this team, Haven went 1 for 3, but she had 3 runs scored, a walk, and a strikeout about 3 weeks ago. 2-0 to the senior. Bounced that one up there, 3 balls and no strikes to count. The starting pitcher in that game, by the way, was not Korb, it was Smith. Korb did play in that ball game, but was not the starting pitcher. That game only lasted 4 innings. 3-0 pitch on the way to Barclay. She'll take one right there for a called strike, an off-speed pitch. And it's 3-1 now to the center fielder for the Lady Bulldogs, Haven Barclay. Shaylee Pittman, the pitcher, waiting on deck. Those top 3, and actually the top 4 in the lineup, very, very speedy. There's a ground ball base hit to the right side. Doing what Haven Barclay does, finding holes in the infield to get base hits, and that'll be the first hit for Cedartown. and it'll bring us to the pitcher, Shaylee Pittman. Rest of the defense for Woodland as we go to the outfield. Destiny Eckhart, left field, is the left fielder, obviously. The center fielder, Laney Calhoun. And in right field, it's Bailey Gertzman. Shaylee Pittman. First pitch to her. Misses. No, it's a strike. They throw it down to second base. Actually, not a bad throw, but way late as Haven Barclay continues to add to her stolen base total for the 2024 season. Count is 0-1 to Shaylee Pittman. Here's the 0-1. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike, a bit high. Kinsley Boozer waiting on deck. Kinsley had a big game on Tuesday against Southeast Whitfield. More on that in a moment. Barclay at second after the stolen base. There's a ground ball, pass short, pass third, base hit. Barclay will get the green light. The throw will be to the cutoff, and there will be no throw to the plate. And Cedartown has cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. RBI single by Shaylee Pittman, driving home Haven Barclay. That'll bring up Kinsley Boozer. Boozer hit a home run in the game against Southeast Whitfield, her first home run, I believe, of her high school career. Chance to tie the ball game at least here with an extra base hit. You got the speed on first. That one misses up. 1 ball and no strikes as Pittman leaped toward second, but then went back to the bag. Of course, big games tonight, not just this one. It's a region game, of course, but big games in college and pro sports tonight. 1-0 on the way. Runner goes. It's a ground ball to short. They will go over to second for 1 on to first. Not in time. I tell you what, I thought she was safe at second base. I thought she got there at the same time as the throw, but the field umpire said no. So it is a fielder's choice. 4-6. And that'll bring up Chastity Washington. Jacksonville State Gamecocks kick off their season against Coastal Carolina tonight over at Jacksonville. It'll be on CBS Sports Network. I'll be watching that game when I get home. Runner goes, pitches high. There'll be no throw, so Boozer has it stolen. 1 ball and no strikes to Chastity Washington. And the Atlanta Braves, of course, open a big 4-game series at Philly, trailing by 5 in the National League East. 1-0 on the way. To short and through for a base hit. Green light will be given. Here she comes around third, and she will score. To second base on the throw home goes Chastity Washington, and Cedartown has tied this thing up 2-2. Now we have an infield meeting. By the way, for those listening on radio, the Lady Wildcats wearing pinstripe tops with navy blue lettering, navy blue pinstripes, and navy blue pants with white socks. Lady Bulldogs, their all-white uniforms, trimmed in red socks, red letters and numbers. Cedartown across the front. Nike's check mark on the front as well. So Cedartown has tied this game up. Chastity Washington getting the RBI base hit and getting the second base on the throw home. Emmeline waits with a chance here. 2-2 tie, a chance for the Lady Bulldogs to take the lead. And that one misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes your count. Tomorrow, non-region football on the Big AA. Cedartown will be on the road against Alexander. Pre-game show, 6 o'clock. Sam Branch will be the lead host of that. That's upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. I should be joining with him live from the stadium, maybe a little bit later than 6 o'clock, but either way, we'll have you covered on the Big AA. 2-0 on the way. There's a call strike. Might have been a generous call, 2-1. Cedartown already has 3 hits 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big cut there by Waits, and she came up empty. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Chastity Washington carries the go-ahead run at second. That one misses upstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck is Allie Elliott. Allie playing the hot corner this afternoon. And we emphasize hot. It's one of the hottest days we've had this week. But next week we should have some relief. 3-2 pitch is going to bounce away for ball 4. Chastity will head toward third as the pitch did get away. And they'll be at the corners. So good at bat there by Waits. Didn't get anything to swing at. She spits at ball 4, and that'll bring up Allie Elliott. Again, Chastity carrying the go-ahead run. She is at third base. Allie Elliott has been batting pretty well of late. That one taken up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Korb up to 19 pitches now. 19 pitches, 8 strikes. 1-0 to Allie. Took one right down the middle for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike the count to the Cedartown third baseman. It's our second time we've seen Woodland. We'll see them again toward the end of the season. There's a pop-up. Could be in no man's land. It's going to land in foul territory, though, about 2 feet foul. Nobody was able to catch it. And the count goes to 1-2 now on Allie Elliott. So we've already started to see, of course, Southeast Whitfield. We saw them earlier in the season. That was our first region game, and it was actually a nail-biter. But not Tuesday. It was definitely not a nail-biter on Tuesday. 1-2 to number 10. A high chopper past the pitcher. They'll feed to second for 1, on to first, not in time, and the run will score, and Cedartown takes a 3-2 lead. It'll be a fielder's choice to get the out at second, but credit the RBI, and Cedartown 3, Woodland 2. And that'll bring up the Bulldog catcher, Heather Henry. One of the 3 seniors we got to honor on Monday night. I'm glad I didn't miss that. It was a very memorable night of honoring the class of 2025. Haven Barclay, Heather Henry, and, of course, Kendall Howard as well. By the way, Kendall Howard waiting on deck, hoping for a turn here with 2 outs. Cedartown, though, leads 3-2. And Korb waits a while. Now she'll deliver it. It's going to be ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Next week, we turn the calendar over to September. That misses high. Elliott going towards second, and I believe they got her. They did. That'll be out number 3. We'll tell you more about that when we come back with the second inning. Cedartown, though, takes a 3-2 lead after they put 3 on the board in the bottom half of the first as we head to the second. 60-second break here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back to the Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network as we are ready to go here for the top half of the second inning. Glad to have you with us. Lady Bulldogs took the lead back from Woodland after Woodland put 2 on the board in the top of the first. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. This is Eckhart. Eckhart 7-8-9 due up. That misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Destiny Eckhart, Charlotte Peterson, and Lainey Calhoun due up. Left fielder, center fielder, and left fielder, first baseman, and center fielder for Eckhart, Peterson, and Calhoun. 1-1, fouled away to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shaley hoping for a cleaner inning here. Some walks and a hit batsman. A defensive miscue as well. There's a little tapper toward third. Fields that one foul. Allie Elliott over there picked it up in foul territory. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. By the way, first the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So that'll retire Eckhart. That's the first strikeout thrown by Pittman today. I'll bring up with 1 out, Charlotte Peterson, number 19, the first baseman. We do play Woodland one more time. That'll be our last regular season. No, that's our last game. First there's a strike, 0-1. That's our last game of September. We take a long break at the end of September before we resume region play against Cass on October 1st. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. But next week we got a pretty busy slate of ball games. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're at Hiram on Tuesday, then we're at Paulding County Wednesday, and then we host Altoona on Thursday. Did she go around? No, says the field umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was close. 2-2 the count. And then, of course, on Saturday, our first matchup with our cross-county rivals, Rockmart. That's taken high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rockmart having a good year this year. So that'll be a fun matchup. Get to see the Lady Jackets on Saturday the 7th. 2 p.m. start for that one. That game will be here at home. That one is fouled away again, and the count's still 3-2. Lately, Rockmart has pretty much owned the series with Cedartown, but this year, this Lady Bulldogs team has been resurgent. So it'll be nice to see that matchup. That one misses low for ball 4, so pretty good at bat there. Will walk number 19, Charlotte Peterson. It'll bring up the 9th hole hitter. That'll be Lainey Calhoun, number 16. And as most of you know, most of you have probably had a child play softball or have seen the game enough to know that the 9th hole hitter, there's a strike throw down. The second is a strike, and they weren't able to get the tag on her on time, though. The throw was just to the third base side of second. Had she located that just a little bit more toward the bag, they might have gotten her, but she had a great jump. But your 9th batter is always going to be a quick batter, and usually a left-handed batter. That one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Lainey Calhoun. The designated player, Bailey Ryan, waiting on deck. 1-1 is a little tapper. Going to be a tough play. First base is not covered, and she'll be safe. It's not going to go down as an error, but it's definitely a mental miscue there as the second baseman, Avery Elliott, was a little bit late getting to the bag at first and cost us an out over there. So it's going to be an infield hit. And there at the corners, the tying run is now at third base with 1 out. So that'll take us back to the top of the order with Bailey Ryan. Bailey squares to bunt, takes a strike. Runners bluff like they're going, but they do not. No balls and a strike. Ryan took a free passer last time. Walked in her first appearance and later came around to score. 0-1. Line to right field and foul by about 3 feet. Strike 2. Middle school and JV teams, as we mentioned, up at Doc Ayers Field playing Callaway. Callaway Middle and I think also Callaway High School JV too. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Misses away, runner goes for second, there'll be no throw. And she will take it uncontested. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Takes out the traditional double play. 1-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her swinging the throw down on a snap throw to third. And the runner slides back in safely. That was Peterson over there at third that just slid back in there. And she is safe, and Ryan, victim of a strikeout. That'll take us now to Alana Carnes, the shortstop. Carnes reached via hit by pitch her last time. Ball 1 to her.
Let's go, get the left.
Chance for Pittman to get out of this inning without a run scoring. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Usually my broadcast partner, Sam Branch, is up at the top of the hill, PA announcing for middle school and JV. Ground ball to second, should get us out of the inning. Took a funny hop, but a clean throw there. Allie Elliott throwing over, or rather Avery Elliott throwing over to first base, and the side is retired. 2 left aboard here in the top of the second. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown 3 and Woodland 2. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as you head to the bottom half of the second inning. Cedartown leading 3-2, and a good job there by Shaylee Pittman and the defense to get out of the jam, the second and third jam. As we head now to the bottom half. Heather Henry will get a fresh count as she was at the plate when the runner was caught stealing. Pitch on the way to her. Hits a fly ball deep to left field. It's going to be foul, though. Lands foul. And actually lands out of play on the other side of the fence. Nothing had won the count now to Heather Henry. So 7, 8, and 9 due up here for Cedartown. Kendall Howard and Mariah Westmoreland due up. No balls, 1 strike here in the bottom half of the second. Cedartown put 3 on the board in the first inning to answer this 2 on the board by Woodland. The pitch. Ground ball, pass short, off the glove of the shortstop. There'll be no play as Henry reaches on the infield hit. Once again, got past the third baseman over there, number 27, Cameron Smith. No chance to make the play. The shortstop did keep it from going to the outfield. That's Alana Carnes, but it'll be a leadoff hit for Heather Henry. And now the designated player, Kendall Howard, will bat with nobody out and a runner on first. Pitch on the way is a swing and a miss. They're going to call it a foul ball, so she'll have to go back to first, which is unfortunate because she had the bag swiped. So it's 0-1 now. Henry running for herself, by the way. Henry doing the catching duties for Cedartown. Here's the 0-1. Now she's going again, swing and a miss. That time it was a swing and miss and no throw to second. So it's 0-2 now to Kendall Howard. And now if she can get a base hit here, she could drive home Henry if she can get it to a corner or split a gap somewhere. No balls, 2 strikes now. The count to Kendall Howard. And Korb deals. And a half swing, she missed for strike 3. So 3 pitches takes care of Kendall Howard. That'll bring up Mariah Westmoreland, left fielder. Your typical 9th batter. Speed, left-handed batter. She'll hit a liner foul, well foul down the right side. 0-1 the count. Coach Smith giving her some encouragement from the third base coaching box. Coach Lane, by the way, is out there coaching at first. 0-1 on the way. Mariah takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gracie Korb, number 7. Toes the rubber in the circle and deals a 1-1 on the way. Misses up. Split the plate right in half, but it was upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike to Westmoreland. Cedartown with a 3-2 lead here in the bottom half of the second. And the 2-1 on the way. Westmoreland pops it up in the infield. First base call. She's got it. And that'll be out number 2. So a pop out will retire Westmoreland. Back to the top of the order now for Cedartown and Haven Barclay. Barclay 1 for 1 with a run scored. Standing at second base is Heather Henry. And the pitch is low and in, ball 1. Henry reached on that seeing eye ground ball in the infield. Got over to second base, but now there's 2 outs. Right down the middle, but high, I suppose. 2 balls and no strikes. Good eye there by the senior Haven Barclay. Here's the 2-0 to 1-1. Strike call. 2-1 now the count. Shaylee Pittman hoping for a turn in the inning. She's on deck. Korb deals a 2-1 on the way. Just got a piece of it, fouled it. And now the count 2-2. Reached out there and just barely tapped it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Liner to first, she dropped it, but she'll have time to get to the bag and cover it. So either way, it's a 3 unassisted. Not a line drive caught, but she'll take it to the bag herself and tag it. And Cedartown leaves a runner stranded at second base here in the second. We head to the third. Cedartown leads 3-2. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We head to the top of the third. Smith, Hartsfield, and Gertzner due up here. First pitch was a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Cedartown leads 3-2 over the Woodland Wildcats. Oh man, what's the movement on that one? Strike called, 1-1 the count. Started inside and curled over the inside corner. Good pitch there. One of the best we've seen from Shaylee Pittman today. 1-1 on the way. Fouled. Out of play, 1-2. Smith is 0 for 1. That one's going to hit her on the thigh, so she'll take her base. Still 0 for 1 there after the hit batsman. Smith grounded out to second her last time. But she will reach here to lead off the third. That'll bring up Bitsy Hartsfield. And that one almost hit Hartsfield. Low and in, ball 1.
21-3. 21-3.
Ready for a 1-0. There's a strike. Another one that curled into the strike zone. 1-1 the count. A throw it over to first base, but the runner was not off the bag when the throw arrived. 1-1 pitch coming to Bitsy Hartsfield. Tried the same pitch but missed low and in with it. 2-1. That one misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. I wouldn't be shocked if Shaylee walks this batter. We may have a visit. We shall see. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Kind of a soft line drive, but nevertheless, the throw came into second, made it a much closer play than it really should have been. Smith kind of jogged into second base, and the throw got there at the same time she did. That time the call went the way of the base runner, which usually should. A play there at second base by the Lady Bulldogs, or by the Woodland with the Lady Bulldogs on offense, did not go our way. Now a visit from our assistant coach out there, our pitching coach. Again, a reminder, tomorrow we'll have pregame coverage starting at 6 p.m. with Sports Talk Live pregame. Sam Branch will be in the studio. I'll be joining him live remotely from Alexander High School for our pregame coverage. I think Chris McKelvey will be there. Hopefully he can make it out. Kevin Myrick's still recovering from the vid. Maybe he can join us remotely as well. Meeting concludes as Bailey Gertzner now the batter. So Smith at second base, and Bassett is running for Hartsfield. She's at first. So 2-0, nobody out here in the top of the third. Pittman deals, and it's a hard hit ball to left field. Mariah Westmoreland dives and can't get it. It goes all the way to the corner. That's going to score 2 runs to give them the lead, I believe. She finally gets it out there. It's going to be a triple. Woodland 4, Cedartown 3. Just because of the dimensions of the field, just about any time a ball gets into the corner like that, it doesn't matter who's out there, it's going to be a triple. So Gerstner drives in 2, and Woodland back out on top here in the third inning, 4-3. And now the pitcher, Korb, who finds herself ahead, will be the batter. And she'll take a strike right down the middle. Maybe a frustration pitch there from Shaylee Pittman. That's a swing and a miss there. No balls and 2 strikes. A pickoff throw to third, and the runner is back safely. Pretty close play, though. Good throw by Heather Henry. And a good job there by Ellie Elliott to try to lay that tag down, but it was not in time. Just barely got back. Did Gerstner. No balls, 2 strikes the count to Korb. And Korb hits a ground ball up the middle on the base hit. It'll make it 5-3 Woodland. And an RBI single will extend the lead to 2. Cedartown still has nobody out here in the third.
Jordan!
Looks like Woodland might be considering a courtesy runner or a pinch runner here. It's going to be a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Korb. 0-0, Jordan Hammonds will run for her over there at first. So Hammonds will run for the pitcher. Gracie Korver helped her on calls, gave Woodland a 2-run lead back. They had a 2-run lead in the first inning. Squared to bunt, strike called, pitch was dropped, so no chance to get the runner at second. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1. Fouled at the plate, strike 2.
Okay, catch. All right.
Coach Brett Lane comes out there to check on Heather to make sure she was okay. She actually kind of got a piece of the softball there after it bounced. Also brings the umpire a fresh softball while he's at the plate. The 0-2 is popped up to the right side, and it will land out of play. Still 0-2. One of the hottest days this week. In fact, it was so hot, Cedartown Rec canceled all their evening activities due to the heat. The 0-2. That one just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two on the way from Shaylee. A little weak tapper. Goes past her. Throw on the first. Good play there by Shaylee Pittman. Last second, Pittman decided not to field it, but thankfully Boozer was right there behind her to make the throw. Runner advances to third base, and that's the first out. So Eckert is retired. That'll bring up Charlotte Pearson, the first baseman. First pitch to her, squared to bunt, took it back inside, ball 1.
51-4.
Woodland 5, Cedartown 3. The pitch. Taken upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. One thing I think Shaylee would tell you. First, the 2-0 delivery coming. And here it is. There's a call, strike 2-1. Shaylee, not as sharp as she usually is, at least early on. She does have a couple of strikeouts, but she's walked a couple, had a couple of hit batsmen. There's a called strike over the outside corner, 2-2. And if Shaylee can locate that pitch, locate the corners, she can have some success here. 2-2. Upstairs, full count, 3-2. Here comes the 3-2. High and away ball 4. They'll be at the corners with one out. So that'll be the third base on balls by Shaylee Pittman. She's up to 73 pitches. By the way, of note, it looks like that Kendall Howard has taken over as catcher. I didn't notice that when the inning started. In fact, Game Changer has not made that distinction. There's a strike. Throw to third. Runner back as the late steal was in play. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a call, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. This is Calhoun. Laney Calhoun, the pitch to her. Misses a bit low. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Just got a piece. It was coming in on her. Probably would have been a ball, but she had committed on the swing and hit it off her fists. The count stays at 1-2. The 1-2. Just missed out. I guess it was low. It looked like it had the outside corner. 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the third as Woodland has scored 3. High and away, throw back to third, runner back safely. And the count is full again, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two to Calhoun. Ball 4, wow. That strike zone has been all over the place today. So that's ball 4. That'll load them up and take us back to the top of the order with Bailey Ryan. And going in to talk to Shaylee Pittman is our shortstop, Kinsley Boozer. So Bailey Ryan, her last time up, struck out. She's 0 for 1 with a run scored, walked her first time to lead off the ball game. Bases full, 1 out, pitch. Chopper to shortstop. They throw to second for 1. That's all the time they will have. The run will score, making it 6-3 Woodland. I don't know if they have a play at home or not. Maybe they do. They do get the out at second.
12-1. 12-1.
Kinsley Boozer opting to go to second for the force there. Here's a line of Carnes. Now we've got time called as Kendall Howard will give a sign to her infielders. Squares to bunt, takes a strike. Throw goes down to the cutoff. No advance from third. So again, one would assume the delayed steal would have been in effect if it had gone to second. Allie Elliott cut it off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. 0-2 the count. Lady Dogs with 2 outs looking to get out of this inning. 4 runs have come across for Woodland. Cedartown scoring their 3 in the first inning, but none in the second. The 0-2 pitch. Tapper back to the circle. Should be an easy play on to first in time. That will retire the side. But 4 runs score for Woodland as they retake the lead. They lead by 3, 6-3 as we go to the bottom half of the third after this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We welcome you back to Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Glad to have you along with us here. Lady Bulldogs gave up 4 runs in the top of the third. We're going to have to come from behind again. And we'll start upstairs to number 3, Shaylee Pittman. 1 ball and no strikes will be Pittman, Boozer, and Washington due up here in the inning. 1-0 pitch due. Here it is. Tapper toward third. That'll be a foul ball. One ball, 1 strike to the Lady Dogs pitcher. Pittman 1 for 1 with an RBI. Now misses upstairs, 2-1. Pitch on the way from Corb. It's a tapper back to the circle. Gets past her to the shortstop. They'll throw to first. She's safe. Infield single for Shaylee Pittman. When you can get her aboard, good things happen. And Kinsley Boozer will be the batter. They're going to send out, I believe, a courtesy runner for her. Looks like it'll be Chloe Ramey out there to run for. Yep, number 23. So they'll give Shaylee a little bit of a breather. And on a hot day like today, that's welcome. Should be some much nicer weather next week. Kinsley Boozer at the plate. 1 on, nobody out. That one just kind of got away from her. A little, almost like a slow pitch ball, missed upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Kinsley Boozer 0 for 1 with a run scored. One on the way. Ball 2, that one also missed upstairs. A little bit better release point, but still out of the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 to Kinsley. Bounced it up there. That'll be ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Corb still in the circle. She's only had 45 pitches. That one's going to be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk will put runners on first and second and bring the tying run to the plate. And that of Chastity Washington. Now we got pitcher-catcher meeting happening in the circle. Woodland 6, Cedartown 3. Lady Dogs looking to dig their way back. Chastity Washington, who, by the way, was named the Atrium Health Floyd Player of the Week for Cedartown. If you saw that on social media, shared by Cedartown High School. Well-deserved honor for a great young lady. multi-sport athlete. Softball, basketball, and I believe soccer as well. And a great student, too. Just a great young lady. Hits it off the end of her bat as I'm bragging on her. And that'll be a foul ball. In fact, Chastity Washington did a pretty good job there as she had the right-of-way down that line running. And the second baseman was trying to square up for that catch. But Chastity she didn't get in her way. There was no contact. If there was contact, they probably goes a different way. But she gets another swing. And that one misses low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Corb is already struggling to find the zone for a lot of her pitches. I'm sure Coach Smith is saying, don't give her any strikes. 1-1 on the way. Right there for a strike, and that was a good pitch there from Corb.
Hey, nobody better right here. Let's go. Put it in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Washington 1 for 1 with a run scored and an RBI. 1-2. Swung and fouled at the plate. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Time called. The left fielder had to adjust something. Now she's ready. By the way, the outfielder's pretty much playing her straight away. 1-2 on the way. Grounder past third and short and a base hit. She's going to be waved home. The throw will come to third. Slides in. Safe. And the second base goes Chastity Washington, her second RBI. And Cedartown now trails it 6-4. Ramey comes around to score. Close play, though, at third. Now time called. They may ask for an appeal here. Hensley Boozer sliding in at third. It was a close play. And Woodland's head coach, or one of their assistant coach, will head out there to maybe ask for an appeal. I'm not going to say anything on the probabilities of what's going to happen here because that'll be what doesn't happen. So the call will stay safe. So now I can say, usually that play does not get overturned. Field umpire had the best view. He was closest. So Chastity Washington drives in another run. Check that. That is her first RBI, but her second hit. Emmeline Waits the batter. Runners at second and third. The tying run is at second. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. They're going to come home, slide. Had that plate blocked off. She is out. That's a pretty good play there at home plate. Got the throw and blocked it. No chance for her to slide in to get that out. And they'll be at the corners on the fielder's choice. To third base goes Chastity Washington. Number 10, Allie Elliott will bat now with runners at the corners. There's a swing and a foul back. It was well outside. She just got a piece of it. Allie would like to take that swing back. Count is 0-1. 1 gone here in the top of the third. Check that, top of the fourth. Forgot to change it to the fourth inning on our screen. A one-man show today, folks. Oh, 1. Tap toward third. They're going to try to go home again. Chastity's going to try to play chicken with her. Throw comes back to the third baseman. Now she's going to slide home. She is safe. What a play there by Chastity. Started the run down, and once the throw went back to third, she broke for home, slid underneath the tag, and she's safe. Cedartown now trails by 1, 6-5. Great play there by Chastity Washington. Now the tying run is at third and the go-ahead run at second. They'll bring up Heather Henry. She was catching. I think she's now just the designated player. Heather takes upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Korb looking in. The 1-0 on the way. High and tight, 2-0. I agree, Coach. Nothing like Chastity's speed, and that speed kept that play alive long enough for her to score. Tying run at third, and that of Waits. 2-0. Low and away, 3-0. Kendall Howard waiting on deck. Pitch on the way. Called strike, outside corner, good pitch. Count goes to 3-1 now on Heather Henry. Hitters count now for Henry, and the pitch. That's going to be fouled there at the plate, 3-2.
Let's go. Be better. Now you got to protect. You got to jump.
Full count now to Henry.
Hey, we believe in you, Heather. Come on.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Cedartown has scored twice in the inning already.
Throw your hands. Let's go.
Trailing by 1, 6-5. 3-2 the count. And Korb delivers. A tapper toward third, a foul ball. And we'll do it again.
Hard out. Nothing in the dirt, nothing in the hand, over the hand. Keep working.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the count remains. And the payoff pitch once again. Upstairs, ball 4, they're loaded. Great at bat there by Heather Henry. That'll send us over to Kendall Howard. Kendall Howard. A chance to make this inning big right here for the senior. Started the game as designated player. Started catching in the previous inning. The pitch to her. Right there for a strike, 0-1. Top of the 4th, Cedartown trailing 6-5. Bases full with 1 out. In the bottom of the 4th, I mean. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Pick it up out of her head. You're all right. All right, now shorten it up. Put it in play. Let's go.
We are in the bottom of the 4th. Again, apologies. Bases full, the 0-2 pitch. All the way back to the backstop. And Henry was about halfway to second base, but with the bases loaded, you're not going to advance on that. That'll be ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Kendall Howard.
Let's close, drop it. Let's go.
Howard has the power to hit it hard. Let's see if she gets a good pitch to hit. The 1-2. Ground ball past third and foul. She did get a good one to hit and just guided it foul down the third base line.
Hey.
1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out.
Keep battling. Let's go.
Kendall Howard looking for her first hit, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-2 on the way. Line drive left field. It'll be caught. And we're not going to be able to score the run because we were away from the bag and could not tag. Waits with a base running mistake, and she gets the explanation from her coach over there in the third base box, but it was hit right at left field, at the left fielder Eckhart. made the catch and threw it back in there, and we were too far off the bag to tag and score. Mariah Westmoreland will be up to her with 2 outs here in the 4th. The pitch, Westmoreland, line drive, over her head, base hit. Cedartown's going to take the lead. Look at her run. She'll be at second base with a 2-run double. And Cedartown is back on top 7-6. Look at the freshman at second base. A big-time 2-run double. Man, that was huge. Cedartown leads it 7-6. And now Haven Barclay to the plate.
Hey, let's go, Stick.
Henry at third, at second base is Mariah. Pitch on the way. Hit to straightaway center field and deep. Back to the fence. It is gone! Two-run home run for Haven Barclay. Her second dinger of the season. And it's 9-6. Cedartown flips this game up. It's now 9-6, a 3-run lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Holy smokes. Talk about a change of events. 6-run third inning. Haven Barclay, the power hitter. She can do it all. She can power hit. She can bunt to get on base. She can steal. Didn't have to steal anything. And she can home run trot too, and that's exactly what she did for the second time this year. That'll bring up Shaylee Pittman now with the bases empty and 2 outs.
We're good.
Score is 10-6. I said a 2-run homer. There are actually 2 on, so it's a 3-run homer. There's a pop-up and call. So Sam Branch botched the first call for Haven Barclay. I botched the second call. But hey, it's a home run nevertheless, and Cedartown leads at 10-6 through 4 innings of play. We head now to, through 3 innings. We head now to the top of the 4th. I don't know where I'm at today. It is 10-6 Cedartown. We'll be back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School Lady Dogs Softball in the Big Double A. Actually head to the 4th inning. Again, I don't know where I'm at today. I'll blame the vid. How about that? Looks like the teams are getting an extended period to rest and hydrate up. So while they do that, we're going to take another break. Let's take a 2-minute break. There should be a 2-minute break on the board over there. So DJ, if you could take a 2-minute break, we'll do that right now and come back. 2-minute break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Cedartown leads it by a score of 10-6.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
All right, welcome back. An extended period between the third and fourth innings. Yes, you heard me, third and fourth innings. And Cedartown finds himself up by a score of 10-6. Number 27 is going to lead it off for them. It'll be Cameron Smith, Bitsy Hartsfield, and Bailey Gertzner. 3-run home run for Haven Barclay. I said 2-run home run in the initial call, but it was actually a 3-run homer. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Nothing in one. Cedartown with a little burst of energy here.
Hey, be ready to back her up. Let's go. Make some play.
0-1 on the way. Hits her. So another hit batsman will put a runner on first. Cameron Smith. Check her. She gets hit by the pitch. Smith was 0 for 1 to that point, so I think she might have been hit by a pitch before. That'll bring up Hartsfield. Hartsfield 2 for 2, a couple of hits and an RBI. First pitch to her. Fastball low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1 strike to count. One the count. Shaley looking in and deals. That one bounced up there. Not a good release point from her. 2-1.
Hey, girl, look it up. Look at you working.
Two balls and 1 strike with nobody out. Pitch from Shaley. Upstairs, 3 balls and a strike.
You're outside. Let's go.
The 3-1 on the way. Hit her off her fist and foul down toward first. And the count will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is 3-2. And now it's 3-3 on the strikeout. Strike called for out number 1. Good pitch there from Pittman. Got her looking. So Hartsfield takes a seat. That'll bring up number 12, Bailey Gertzner. Gertzner will take low and in. Checked her swing. She did not go around. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-0. Line drive left field. That'll be a base hit. So they're going to be at first and second with 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Shaylee Pittman's pitch count getting up there. She's at 94 now after that base hit. That'll bring up the starting pitcher, Gracie Korb. Korb will take low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch coming. And it's hit on off the end of the bat to third base. They will go to third to get the force there. Good play. Good job there by number 10, Allie Elliott, to be aware of the situation there. Got that lead runner. Keeps runners at first and second. 2 gone now. Top of the first inning in Philly. Braves and Phillies are scoreless. 2 outs, nobody on base, and Marcelo Zuna at the plate. Big series up in Philly. Probably bigger for Atlanta than anything. And not so much catching the Phillies, it's keeping pace in the wild card race. But if you happen to win the East, that's kind of a bonus. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery. Inside. 1-1. Shaley deals a 1-1. Tapper to shortstop. Boozer fields and throws, and that'll be out number 3. 2 left to board, and Cedartown keeps their 10-6 lead as we head to the bottom half of the 4th after this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
And we welcome you back as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And yes, I can confirm that is the correct inning. We finally got all that squared away. It will be number 5, Kinsley Boozer, to lead it off. Boozer, Washington, and Waits. Cedartown leads 10-6 over Woodland. Korb still in the circle for Woodland. Pitch misses high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes now to Kinsley Boozer. Kinsley in the game is 0 for 1, but she's scored a run and walked once. Just about everybody contributing in that 7-run third inning. 1-0 on the way. Hit on the ground sharply and through for a base hit down the left side. Boozer a little bit of a hop as she went down the first base line. Hope she's okay. We may send out a pinch runner for her. Hope she's okay there. I think was she the one that slid in hard at home plate? I think she was. She might be a little bit banged up. Hopefully she's going to be okay. It looks like Xylee Rodriguez will go run for her. So hopefully it's just a nick or a bruise and nothing more than that. Chastity Washington 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. Good day for her at the plate. Xylee Rodriguez running for Boozer over at first. Korb looking in. Long look in. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Everybody's going to be safe. All hands are safe. It actually deflected off the pitcher's glove, and then the second baseman slowed it down enough to allow everybody to be safe at the bags. That's got to be an infield hit, would think. Here's Emmeline Waits. Waits 0 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the fourth. The pitch to her. Swung on and fouled away, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on a very warm afternoon. Humidity has returned as well. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle and off her glove again. Xylee Rodriguez has the green light. She's going to score. Excuse me. They'll be at the corners. And it's 11-6. Cedartown leads. Lady Dogs getting some worm burners here. And that'll bring up Allie Elliott with runners at the corners and nobody out. Good job there by Emmeline Waits there to get the RBI. Allie today 0 for 2. She has a couple of RBIs and a run scored. Allie takes high and away, ball 1. Five-run lead for Cedartown here in the home half of the fourth. That one got away from her. Back to the backstop, but no advance from third by Chastity Washington. She'll wait for a more opportune time. As Hartsfield there, who's the catcher, got a friendly bounce off the padding. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. Bounced up there, 3 balls and no strikes. .30 on the way. Ground ball to second. They will go to first for the out. The run will score. Chastity coming home to score the 12th run on the RBI ground out. 12-6 the score. Cedartown up by 6. To third base goes Waits. Swung on a 3-0 pitch and laid it down and got the ground ball to score the run. Heather Henry, the batter. Heather 1 for 1 with a run scored. Heather takes down the middle, but up. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Hit off the end of the bat. Could be a tough play. It's going to be in foul territory. Catch will be made by the first baseman in foul territory. And no advance from Waits at third, and I think that's the right call. So Henry pops out foul territory. That'll bring up number 14, Kendall Howard. Kendall 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Let's go. You know what to do, 1-4. Let's go.
Cedartown has already added a couple here in this inning. The pitch. Upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Long look in again. The pitch. Foul there at the plate. 1-1 the count. Cedartown 12, Woodland 6. We've scored in every inning but the second. Nobody scored in the second. 1-1 pitch to Kendall. Kendall takes upstairs. Ball 2. Charlie Morton running into some trouble in this bottom half of the first inning. It's upstairs. Ball 3, 3-1 the count. 2 on and 1 out. Here it's a 3-1 count. Cedartown in control. 12-6. Pitch on the way. Misses. Ball 4. It'll be a 2-out base on balls. And now Zali Rodriguez will be the batter. Coach Smith is going to put the flex player in to run for the designated player. So Avery Elliott's going to run for Kendall Howard. Umpire makes note of the change. Mariah, big base hitter last time, 1 for 2 with a couple of runs batted in. Mariah takes a strike, 0-1.
Get out of her head. Hit it hard. No.
The 0-1. Hard hit. Deep but foul. Well foul. 0-2. Lands beyond the ditch toward the girls' field house. Count still 0-2. Or goes to 0-2. Korb with her 88th pitch about to be made. And here it comes to Westmoreland, and she takes in the dirt, and taking second base will be Elliott. So rather, not Elliott, that is Avery Elliott, yes. So she's at second base. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Mariah Westmoreland.
Nothing up, nothing in the dirt.
One-two pitch. Bounced up there. Good take. 2-2. If Mariah reaches via a walk or hit batsman or something like that, you could bring Haven Barclay, the power hitter, to the plate with the bases loaded. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball to shallow center field. The second baseman will make the call, and she will make the catch. So that's the second baseman designated player, Carly Aspinwall. Cedartown scores twice and now leads 12-6 as we head to the 5th inning. 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment, blowers and shredder vacs. chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a Steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as we head to the fifth inning. Cedartown leads 12-6 over the Lady Wildcats of Woodland, Bartow County, and Cartersville. Shaylee Pittman back in the circle and a bunt try. One pitch, one out. That will retire the batter number 19, Charlotte Peterson. So Peterson is down. That'll bring up Laney Calhoun. One pitch and one out. Got to love that. Up by 6 runs. Calhoun takes a strike right down the middle. 0-1. Laney takes outside, ball one ball and one strike. Calhoun is 1 for 1, and she's also walked. That one's taken low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one on the way. Chopper to third base. Throw low, but dug up there at first. Good play from Allie Elliott to Emmeline Waits for out number 2. Allie had her played perfectly. That'll bring up number 9 back to the top of the order, and Bailey Ryan. Ryan does have an RBI and a walk and a run scored, but she's 0 for 2. She also has a strikeout to her scorecard, and her first pitch, or the first pitch to her, misses low and in for ball 1. Cedartown 12 and Woodland 6 here in the top of the 5th. Strike called, 1-1. Looks like third and first are going to switch positions here. So Waits goes over to play third. Allie Elliott goes over to play first. 1-1 on the way. That one fouled off the mask of Heather Henry. 1-2. That'll ring your bell. Open umpire takes the softball back to the circle to give Henry a moment to collect herself. She's okay. In fact, Blue even asked her, making sure everything's fine. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And it's a quick 3-up, 3-down inning in the 5th as the Lady Bulldogs lead by 6, 12-6. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown softball in the Big Double A back after this 60-second timeout.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Cedartown with a 12-6 lead, and a new pitcher will be in the circle. Looks like it's going to be Smith. Smith actually started the game against Cedartown a few weeks back. So close the book on Korb. She goes 4 innings, gives up 10 hits, 12 runs, 10 of them earned, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. She'll face the top of the Lady Dogs order. It'll be Haven Barclay, Shaylee Pittman, and Kinsley Boozer. Throw goes down to second base. And here comes Haven Barclay. Bottom of the fifth. Haven Barclay, a 3-run home runner last time. She's 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. She's responsible for almost half of Cedartown's runs. Pitch on the way from Smith, takes outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 to count. I want to welcome all those watching on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Here's the 2-0. Liner to shortstop and caught. Carnes right there to snag the line drive for out number 1. Robs Barclay of her third hit. So now Haven is 2 for 4. That'll bring up Shaylee Pittman, who is 2 for 3 with an RBI. By the way, tomorrow's football game can be seen on the NFHS Network and YouTube Live. Pitch on the way is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And some of you might be thinking, well, I'm just going to get rid of NFHS Network. Well, don't do that, because if you do that, you'll have to get them right back when we go to the playoffs, because we can't use YouTube during the playoffs. We can only use the NFHS Network. That's high and away. 2 balls and no strikes. That goes for softball. That goes for football. That goes for any sport. In fact, the way I understand it, NFHS Network will be the 2-0 is a hard hit liner to left center field. Going to split the gap and go all the way to the fence. Pittman will be at second base with a stand-up double with 1 out. Good piece of hitting there by Shaylee Pittman. And that'll bring up Kinsley Boozer. But the way I understand it is that the NFHS Network is going to be universal for all video broadcasts starting next year. If someone knows differently than I do on that, please let me know. But that is the word I have heard. But of course, since 2021, we've been on the NFHS Network with our videos. That's low and in, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Our broadcasts are there. Anytime you see WGAA radio on the byline, that's us. Sometimes there's another school doing NFHS, but we're always there doing our broadcast on the NFHS Network for all sports. That's low for ball 2. 2-0 to count. If we're doing video, it's on the NFHS Network. And the NFHS Network is cheaper than Netflix. Here's the 2-0. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes. This is actually Sally Rodriguez who's hitting for Kinsley Boozer. I failed to mention that. So Kinsley Boozer out of the ball game after hobbling toward first base. We hope it's nothing serious. Maybe it's just a precautionary measure. But she slid in hard to the catcher, Hartsfield, on a scoring attempt. The plate was blocked, and she slid her leg right into it. And when Boozer had her last at bat, hobbled down to first base. Ziley squares to bunt, takes it back, and it's ball 4. So runners at first and second now with 1 out. Chastity Washington will be the batter, and Chastity is 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, 1 RBI. Atrium Health Floyd Player of the Week. And I think that's for the entire area. Hard hit, base hit, past shortstop. That's going to score another run. Picked up there at the fence. She's going to be standing at second with a double, and Cedartown increases the lead to 13-6. Now it'll be Emmeline Waits. Emmeline Waits had a good at batter last time, drove home a run. She's 1 for 2 with a run scored herself, and she's walked. So good job by the Lady Dogs first baseman. Little pop to his first, and it's over her head. It's going to score a run. She's going to score. Chastity will stop at third. And I believe that is a run rule. And yes, it is. Cedartown wins it by a score of 14-6. It's 8 runs after 5. And the Lady Bulldogs take care of business here at home over the Woodland Wildcats. The second time they have played them, the second time they have run ruled them. I tell you, early on, I didn't think this would have been a run rule. But the Lady Bulldogs had a big third inning and kept on adding on. And after that third inning, Cedartown's defense and pitching shut down the Woodland offense. So your final score again is Cedartown 14 and Woodland 6. 14 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. Actually, 14 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Woodland. And Cedartown takes the victory here at home over Woodland by a score of 14-6. We'll come back in just a moment to wrap up this broadcast after this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Lady Dogs a winner today, 14-6. Next broadcast of Lady Dogs Softball. We got a lot going on next week. 4 games next week, starting with Tuesday, a road game at Hiram. Then we go to Paulding County, so 2 straight days, trips to Dallas. Then on the 5th, it'll be Allatoona coming to Cedartown. And then on the 7th, this coming Saturday, or a Saturday week, September 7th, it'll be Rockmart facing Cedartown here at the Doghouse. So we hope you'll join us for those broadcasts of Cedartown High School Lady Dogs Softball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. For DJ back at the radio station and for all of you listening, thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Carter. Your final score, the Lady Bulldogs improve their record to 12-3 as they take down the Woodland Lady Wildcats in 5 innings, 14-6. Good night, everybody.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the